Hey, it's Heather, and welcome to Adventures in Gardening. So today is a beautiful winter day, and we're going to be doing a little work in the greenhouse. I've got some planting of seeds that we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing onions, shallots, and leeks, and then we're going to check out the seedlings that we planted the seeds from last week, okay, and see how everything is doing. So onion seeds really don't have that big of a shelf life, at least in my experience. I have very poor germination that second year. So if you save your packs of seeds, that second year I just don't have good germination. Now if you've had great success, leave me a comment below on whatever it was that you've grown. I would love to hear about that. Onions are a staple in my pantry, so I don't like to take chances. So I just save my own seeds, or I buy new seeds, okay? But if I'm going to be saving my own seeds, the way that it works is in the fall, when you harvest your onions, you leave one onion in the ground. Now, that onion is going to stay there through the winter. It's going to come up in the spring, and it's going to flower because it has experienced a winter, and now it has one job to do, and that is to flower and to produce seeds. So I will collect those seeds and then save them for that following year. So that is how I do my onions. Now, I only start my onions from seeds because every single time I have started them from sets, you know, you can buy onion sets, they go right to seed. Now, I've read about this, and I guess they think they've experienced a winter, and that's why they've got one job to do, and that's to produce seeds. Now, that doesn't happen for everybody, but it happens here for me. So I just start mine from seeds. So I am doing the global onions that I grew last year. And then I'm also doing something that I don't know, is it an onion or is it a shallot? I don't know. I'm calling it a shallot because my friend Ron gave me what looked just like a shallot. You know, you got that flat on one side and rounded on the other, and it was huge. He gave them to me 2 years ago. I put them in the ground, and they did not behave like a shallot. A shallot would multiply, and then you would have lots more shallots that next year, right? But this just went right to seed. It produced a beautiful bloom, and I saved those seeds. I'm going to give it a try, but I'm calling them shallots for now. And then the other thing that I'm planting is I am planting leeks. And yes, this is from 2021, okay? So is my germination going to be great? I can take a chance on leeks, okay? I can't take a chance on my onions because I need my onions, so we'll find out. But I have 2 packs of these, so I just want to use them. So let's get started planting. Oh, before we do, so I have a seed tray prepared behind me. I got up really early this morning and filled it with soil, and then I poured water in that bottom tray and let it take up as much water as it wanted to. So my trays are well watered when I put my seed in. You don't want to take and water your trays after you put that seed in because it can dry that seed down. That's why you don't want to do it, okay? You want it to, because your seed is not going to germinate if it goes too deep. So get your trays, get your soil watered ahead of time before you plant your seeds. So let's get started doing this. So after I'm done planting these, I'm actually going to take these trays in the house and I'm going to leave them in the sunroom until they germinate. I'm not going to use bottom heat, I'm not going to use any kind of forced heat, but I'm not going to leave them out here where the night times get pretty cold. I don't want the seeds to sit for very long. So yeah, I just wanted to let you know. So I'm going to do 6 packs of the global onions, and in each cell I'm going to put 3 seeds. So I'm going to multi-sow them, and the reason that I do that is because when the 3 of them are growing together, early I will pull one out so that I can have early onions, and then that gives the other 2 room to grow. So it works out perfectly. That's Charles Dowding's way of multi-sowing. And these are what my onion seeds look like. So now I'm going to go through and I'm just going to push them down just a little bit. My reason for pushing them down a little bit is because you want to plant them, I don't know, about a depth of 1/4 inch. So this is going to be really loose on the top here, but I want to make sure they get covered more so than the kale and pak choi seeds that we did last week. By spraying them, I can see where I might need to put a little bit more of the soil. All right, now we're going to do 3 of the 6 packs of the shallots, and I'm going to do them the same way, about 3 for each one. So these look just like the onion seeds. And so you can see that there is some debris in here, and I'm just going to let it fall out into the packs. It's fine. So you can also use the back of a spoon to push them down a little bit. It doesn't stick as much to your fingers. Now I'm going to do the leeks, and I'm going to do 3 6-packs of the leeks. I'm going to shoot for 2 seeds per cell. We'll see how it goes. But again, they look exactly like, you know, the other onion seeds. I do not like to thin my onions later. I would rather just be more careful right now. That's just me though. Lightly at first so that the soil doesn't go all up in the air, because it's like powder. And then as soon as it's all wet, then you can really go to town. So until your seedlings come up, and sometimes even after that, I still water them underneath. I'll lift these up and pour water underneath. Or I'll miss them. So here is an update on the seeds that I have already started. Now you'll notice that they are on the bottom shelf. I try to protect them from too much direct, intense sun. I don't want them to dry out completely. I want them to get plenty of sun, but not too much sun. So this first row right here, this is all broccoli rabe. And the Russian kale is kind of like a pinky purpley color. See that there? Not all the seeds have germinated yet. And this is the Mizuna. And you know, I thought for a while that maybe I forgot to plant the second pack, but then I had a seedling come up, so I guess I just need to be patient. And then this is the pak choi right here. Now the second tray I started not too long after, and this is that new purple bok choy. So I only did one. I did 1 6-pack. The other 2 are empty. And let's see, what else is coming up? Oh, the Chinese cabbage right here. This is just starting to germinate. And then my sanguine lettuce, I know you're not going to be able to see it, but it is just now starting to come up. So I will keep you updated on these and more seeds that I'm starting. So that is it for today, my friends. I would love to know where you are in the whole process of getting ready for spring. Are you starting seeds? Are you buying seeds? Are you just thinking about it? Are you just dreaming? Leave me a comment below and let me know what's going on in your part of the world. Thumbs up if you enjoyed spending time with me, and subscribe so you don't miss out on the next adventure in gardening. See you soon.